Yo, 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 welcome to episode 6 of the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy. I'm your host, Ife, here with my brother T.O, here with my other brother Vic, here to bring you the best bets of the Week 6 NFL Slate. The Parlay Gang was profitable for Week 5. We had a $4,000 profit week with our parlays. It was a good week. It wasn't an easy week, but it was a good week, and we could have made even more if some close games go the other way. But like I told y'all, it's a learning process. We're gonna make money. We're gonna lose money, but we're gonna do that together. So, welcome to another episode of the Parlay Gang. We're gonna get right to it. T.O, what's your Week 5 takeaways?
Man, I got a few Week 5 takeaways. My first Week 5 takeaway is the Vikings fucking disgust me. They fucking disgust me. 10 fumbles in 5 games. That's atrocious. That's 2 fumbles a game. That's fucking crazy. I'm talking about right out the gate. Josh Oliver catch a fucking pass. First play of the game, he fumbling. Come on, man. Like what's come on, man. Like then on motherfucker 3rd and 18, 4th down, it don't matter. Vikings defense is bending over. Get the lube, they taking it. It don't matter. Get the lube for the Minnesota Vikings defense. Get the lube, they bending over. It don't matter who you is or what you do. They gonna give it to you. That's my fucking team. I ain't holding no punches, man. That's my team. I love my team, but goddamn, y'all fucking disgust me. Y'all make me sick. I don't know what's going on in that locker room, but ain't nobody holding nobody accountable, and I'm fucking disgusted at the Minnesota Vikings. It's fucking terrible, man. That's one of my Week 5 takeaways.
Nothing makes me happier than watching you sit in my crib, have a hissy fit, storm out of my house while my daughter laughing at you, saying, "Uncle Toby, man, Uncle Toby not my friend no more." Nothing makes me happier than that because it's
It's gonna be even more hot this weekend when they lose.
Man, if they lose to the Bears, oh my God, I told you, no Justin Jefferson.
Weak ass Alexander Madison dropping a wide open screen pass for a touchdown. Who does that?
Wide open. That was
who does that?
That shit was crazy. Butterfingers for sure.
Crazy.
What can you do, man? Good. Hey, insert Week 1 episode clip right here where I said the Minnesota Vikings would not make the playoffs. They were my team to regress the most this year just because of how lucky they were last year. Insert that right here.
But come on. I'm waiting on your ass. Come with this bullshit you finna come with. I'm ready for your ass.
Please. Team. Please. I expect to regress.
Come with this
year. Maybe not even make the playoffs.
Wow.
The Minnesota Vikings.
But see, you ain't had no valid points as to why they digress.
I gave you valid points.
There wasn't nothing valid about that.
What you talking about?
It was nothing.
Nigga, this is valid. What's valid? If you're a team that wins 7 to 8 games by one possession and the ball so happen to bounce your way, that's not sustainable. I said that is the reason why y'all was going to regress this year. And I said your defense is horrific. You came in and told me about Brian Flores this, Brian Flores that. Name some weak-ass players off the practice squad that you just looked up the podcast before and tell me how good y'all defense is going to be. I told y'all defense is going to be trash.
But saying that we lost some close games, one possession games, that means we clutch. That's all that means. That means that win is the
win. Clutch this year? Why y'all not clutch this year?
I have no fucking clue.
Oh, because y'all
I have no fucking clue.
Y'all was lucky and y'all not lucky this year. That's why.
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, well, guess what? Guess what I said? Y'all not making the playoffs? Y'all not making the playoffs. I think they put Justin Jefferson on the injury on IR because y'all said fuck this year already. Y'all about to tank to try to get the best draft y'all can, best pick in the draft that y'all can, and y'all about to get rid of Kirk. I think y'all already talked this season up. I really believe that. I think the season wrap for y'all.
Yep, they already did put him on IR earlier today.
Yeah,
we
they
did.
done.
I know we did.
So y'all basically said, fuck it. This season it is what it is. I ain't even trying to win.
It's all good. My next week 5 takeaway is I think we was all wrong. I think that boy Brock Purdy looking like the real MVP this year.
Who
Brock Purdy looking like the real MVP.
said we was all wrong? I wasn't against Brock Purdy.
No, you said Justin Herbert. I
Oh
said
yeah, which he's still in the running. Justin Herbert is still very much in the running.
Stop it. Stop.
No, you have to stop it, man.
Stop.
You have to win games to be MVP, man. You have to win games. Y'all
We have a whole season left.
Please.
Bro,
y'all not beating it, boy. Y'all not beating
Justin Herbert, please, bro.
I'm just telling y'all. Listen to me. I have a Brock Purdy MVP ticket in, and I have a Justin Herbert MVP ticket in. I put a honey bun on both of them. Brock Purdy was like 70-1, win me like $3,000 if he win it. So I'm rooting for Brock Purdy. Justin Herbert win me $1,500 if he win it, but he's still in the runnings though.
Yeah,
just so we're clear, he's in the runnings.
He's not
him. Brock Purdy's in the runnings.
Yes.
Who else in the runnings for MVP? There's a
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's in the running for MVP. Tua in the running for MVP. Well, it's still very much. It's still a close race. Brock Purdy ain't got it, but I wouldn't be mad if he won it. But go ahead, keep going in on Brock Purdy.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying, like, he looking real good. He looking like the real MVP.
Nah, he looking like the real deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Lamar will be up there if his receivers will catch some touchdown passes, but I'll get to that later.
I need to get off the Lamar. I need to get off the Lamar Jackson bandwagon, my nigga. Yeah. I like Lamar like the next man, but
when it comes down to it, Lamar Jackson suck at passing. The facts are the facts.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go that far. I'm not gonna go that far.
Stop. I've been. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Tell me when the last time. No. Tell me when the last time Lamar Jackson threw for 300 yards. Please tell me.
Look at look at the team that he's had over the fucking whole duration that he's been in the NFL. Don't you give me that bullshit, bro. He's been dealing with one tight end and some BS receivers, bro. Now all his receivers hurt. They dropping touchdown passes. You dropping 2 touchdown passes. Aguilar dropping touchdown passes. Bateman dropping touchdown passes. We can't even get Odell Beckham on the goddamn field. So what the fuck are you talking about? You ain't making no sense.
Look at Desmond Ritter. He has no receivers. He just threw for 200 yards passing. Before Lamar Jackson.
Don't.
Lamar Jackson. And I want to say something too.
You're going to piss me off tonight.
I think Desmond Ritter watched our podcast last week. He watched the episode 5 last week. He heard what we said. He heard what Ife said about him. That motherfucker went out. Yeah. That motherfucker went out. He was 28 for 37, 329 yards and a touchdown, and then rushed for a touchdown.
Bro, you know what's a crazy stat on Desmond Ritter? That nigga is undefeated at home in the NFL and in college.
Yep.
He has never lost a game at home.
No, that
is.
He
played better at home, bro. It's just home field advantage. He played better at home, but don't mention Desmond Ritter and Lamar Jackson in the same sentence, bro. Don't disrespect Lamar like that, bro.
No, he ain't. He had some nice passes against the Steelers, though. He had some nice passes.
That game should have not been even close. It should not have been close. They had one. Listen, Pittsburgh had one play the whole game. It went for a touchdown. One play. The whole fucking game.
All I'm saying is, did you see that last pass he threw?
Bro, that's one pass. How many did they drop? They drop, for real? He had a bad pass. I give you that, but that's not indicative. That's not predicated off of what he did the whole duration of the game with touchdown passes being dropped. Everybody makes mistakes in games, but you can't say, that one pass. Because we're looking at 4 drop balls all game long.
Right. I'm saying, all I'm saying is, tell me when the last time Lamar Jackson threw for 300 yards. That's all I'm saying.
I can't tell you.
That's all I'm saying.
And I'll tell you can't say he did, but he is definitely getting the short end of the stick with these receivers that's dropping passes.
He didn't play. He had that one bad play when he threw the pick that cost him the game. But he actually had a good passing game. There's an Instagram page that I follow that literally showed 80% of this nigga passes, and he was accurate against the Steelers.
He's throwing darts, bro.
They were just dropping the ball. So I'll send you the link after that. But for time purposes, we're gonna move on. Vic, what's your week 5 takeaways?
Toby already touched on Brock Purdy. Listen, I watched that game, and I watched him dissect. Like I seen, I want to say 4 phenomenal passes, 4 maybe 5 phenomenal passes out of him. But he's the real deal, man. He in that MVP race. I will say that. So that was my major My number one takeaway was, damn, okay, Brock Purdy, he's a real deal. He's a real deal. My other big takeaway was, we already just got finished talking about it. The goddamn Lamar Jackson. They should have won that game flat out. So I'm not even gonna rant on that. Like, we just got finished talking about that garbage, trash shit that they did. And then watch what I say. I just want to let it be known. Remember what I said about who's gonna regress this year. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I ain't even gonna say no more. We can go on. Watch what I said. It's coming.
Yeah, they got
What
smacked
did
by
he
the
say?
Jags. They
The
got smacked by
Bills.
the
Watch
Jags.
what I
The Bills.
said. The Bills.
The Bills lose fluky. That was predictable. Y'all, Toby's the only dummy that thought the Bills were gonna smack the Jags. I had the Jags with the
Well,
points.
everybody thought the Bills were gonna bet. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga,
No.
in London, that's a fluky ass game.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about? At the end of the day, you playing football. It don't matter where you
They've
play
been
that.
over there for
Listen
2
to me.
weeks.
It don't matter.
Every week is a new week. Good teams lose to fluky teams all the time.
Okay, but you saying it's predictable. How the fuck is that predictable?
I called a lot of. I called it. I felt it. I called
They've
it.
been over there for 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, the Jags was there for
The Bills could have still won that game. That wasn't no easy.
barely. It ain't matter winning. It was about covering the spread. 5 points was too much. 5 points was too much. That's at the end of the day. I thought the Bills was gonna win heads up. I never thought they was covering the spread. I just knew that Jacksonville was gonna keep it close enough because they was in London for 2 weeks already, and then it's just jet lag. The Bills just smacked the Dolphins. They coming off that high. They feeling good. You low-key kind of underestimated. You traveling to another country. You get lazy with it. They started off slow. They started to pick it up at the end of the game, but it was already too late. You play 2 more quarters, the Bills come back and probably win by 15. But that's just how it goes sometimes. You got to take that shit into consideration. Some of these spots be strictly situational. They don't make no fucking sense, but the Bills will lose to a fucking Jaguars. For example, just last year, 2 years ago, when all the Colts had to do was beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, who was one of the worst teams in the NFL, before Doug Peterson get in there. The Colts was like 10-5. You beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, you make the playoffs. Colts was favored by 12 points. What they do? Lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars and get eliminated in the playoffs. That shit don't make no sense. But NFL is a week by week sport, and some games are just situational.
Hey,
you gotta take that.
I mean, that's like, we understand that, but you make it seem like it was a given.
Well,
like,
I mean, it's always speculation, but anytime it's in London, anything can happen. I always take that into consideration. Where this game been played at? Oh, it's in London. I might take the underdog with the points.
So that's like, for instance, that's like this week the Ravens and the Titans play in London, but the Titans left yesterday. They head over there to get their feet on the ground. So the Ravens left yesterday. So I don't know when the Titans left, but you got to get over there and get situated, man. Mentally, physically, your body getting adjusted to stuff. I will say, just watch what I say, man. Regress.
Bills will be in the playoff. Big, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
They've been losing the wild card. Listen, all I need is them to lose in the wild card. That's a regression, baby.
You got any week 5 takeaways?
That's a regression.
I do have week 5 takeaway. All right, my week 5 takeaway, Desmond Ridder is an NFL quarterback. That nigga had a hell of a game. I can't lie. He must have watched the podcast or something. Me calling his ass a high school quarterback, a peewee quarterback, because he came out. He balled against them Texans, and that nigga almost cost me my parlay. So I need to watch my mouth moving forward and not disrespect that man because he had a good week. I need to see him do it. I need to see him do it again. But in my Will Smith voice, I'm gonna keep his name out my motherfucking mouth. No problems. That nigga balled out against them Texans.
He definitely had me worried on the edge of my seat. Like, hey, I need you to chill out. I need you to chill.
He said he in the NFL for a reason. Goddamn, he ain't there for no reason.
But that also goes to show you why it's important to get a good number when you're making these bets. Because the whole week the line was Texans +2. I said it on this podcast. I'm gonna buy the extra point and making Texans +3 because CJ Stroud, at the end of the day, he's still a rookie quarterback. When you playing on the road, it ain't easy playing on the road. And the Falcons are tough at home. And what this nigga Desmond Ritter do, he balled out, won the game by 2, and that 3-point was the difference of $1,000. So that third point was the difference of $1,000. So sometimes that's why it's important to just buy the extra point or get the best number. So let's keep it moving. T.O., I know you have one more takeaway. Let's get to it.
Yeah, this a quick one, real quick. That boy Zach Moss having a career season. I'm not gonna even lie. Hey, that motherfucker hit. Hey, he was so trash with the Bills. Like, I'm talking about so trash, looking sluggish, looking slow. I don't know what he did in the offseason or what kind of workout he had going on, but this motherfucker looking explosive as hell. He's the only running back this year to rush for 100 yards on them Titans. Cause nobody else do it. This motherfucker rushed for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns, going crazy. So hey, shout out to Zach Moss, man. That nigga
He
having a
was a
career
dog. He
season.
was a dog in college too. He was a
Yeah, he
dog in
was.
college.
He
And then
was. I just know.
He definitely
yeah,
was.
he was a dog in college. And I had one more takeaway because I only did one. That Redskins defense, what I saw on Thursday was the sorry excuse of effort that I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
Ron Rivera, I'm surprised he didn't get fired. Like, these niggas did not show up a little bit. Like, I was watching that game.
Yeah.
The Bears was just pushing their ass around. These niggas had no fight. Nigga, it was disgusting.
Justin Fields had about 5 seconds to throw on every play.
It
5
was
seconds
crazy.
just chilling like.
Hey, that Washington Redskins, they got their boots straight smoked. It wasn't even close. It is what it is. On to the next topic.
My dumb ass picked Washington with the points again this week.
Hey, no. It's a good bet. It's a good bet. It's a good bet. I like it. It's a good bet. It's a good bet. They're gonna bounce back. You can't come. At the end of the day, these are grown men. You gotta have a little bit of pride. They're gonna bounce back. I like Washington with the points, but all right, Vic, diaper team of the week, your parlay. What team put your bet in the diaper for week 5?
Fucking Cowboys, man. We had a 9-game parlay. We just had to get through the night with the Cowboys. I thought they were gonna keep it close from all the hype, and known because I'm an Eagles fan. But I said, you know what? The Cowboys been getting smacked around by 49ers, so I felt like they was gonna keep it close. I felt like they wasn't gonna lose by 4. I thought they was gonna keep it close. They went out there
crazy.
Hey, and they went out there.
You crazy.
He's crazy.
They got smoked like a bad bag of dope, bro. Got smoked like a bad bag of dope, bro.
You must ain't been watching the Niners this season.
Listen, it's not. It wasn't even. Listen, honestly, it wasn't even about me. Like, wasn't about watching the Niners. I definitely watched the 49ers, but it was all about the build up of both teams. The veterans coming in. It was depicted to be a close game. It was supposed to be a close game if the Cowboys would have came to play like they should have. But
it was a lot of hype. It was.
But one thing also told me, bro, and another thing which I don't like, and this is a reason why I do. The Cowboys gonna bounce back this week. It's gonna be a good game, but I still think they're gonna lose. But Mike McCarthy should have just stayed as a coach, and he should be calling plays. That is a stagnant ass offense that they ran against the 40. You cannot do that with them dudes that's running around their own defense. There is no way in hell you can do that. Mike McCarthy is like, I don't give a fuck. Stop talking about his Super Bowl he won 13 years ago, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. This is a new NFL, bro. And if he don't change some shit up fast, they are going to continue to get blasted, which I'm going to be happy about because I don't give a fuck about the Cowboys. But that motherfucker is for a loop, bro. 1,300 off a $5 bet to win 1,300. We went 8 out of 9, and that was the one that fucked us over.
Damn. Yeah, that sucks. This is the only thing I got to say about them damn Cowboys is, I'm sorry I lied, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Hey, that shit had me weak.
That shit had me weak.
I'm sorry I lied, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
Hey, that shit had me weak. That shit had me so dead. That's the funniest meme I've seen all season.
Oh my God.
That shit had me crying.
I heard that nigga voice and everything. I'm sorry, Martin. I just didn't want to. Sorry, I lied, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Oh, them niggas.
That was fucking good, boy. Hey, now another one that was funny as hell when they had Dak. You got any more of them weak NFL teams?
I see.
And they put his face on Tyrone Biggums. You got any more of them weak NFL teams?
I see that one.
They be frying his ass
Hey,
every
frying
time.
his ass.
Have it, bro. I thought
He
they was
only
gonna
go
keep it
crazy.
close, bro.
He only go crazy on the weak teams. He never
Hey, bro,
Oh
balls out.
look,
man, no,
they
hey, I saw
go.
another one. That niggas, hey, they said I wouldn't trust Dak to pass me the rolls at the dinner table.
Hey,
Hey, I wouldn't trust that nigga to pass. I wouldn't trust that nigga to pass me rolls at the dinner table the way that nigga be passing.
Hell
They been
no.
frying his ass all
Yeah,
ass
he
week.
be
all
frying
weekend,
his
man.
ass.
Cooking his
Hey,
ass. But
hey,
yeah, that
hey,
was
you know what's
that
bad?
was the team that put
Hey,
me in a diaper. Them and then also the Ravens didn't show up on one of my other bets. I had them covered. I teased it down to one to +1, and they were actually the favorite team. I got to tease down to +1, and they ended up getting blasted. So, but it
yeah,
is what it is. But the Cowboys is the main one. I still hit on one of my
you,
parlays, but for a small little
you,
235. But the
you
Cowboys
know what's
fucked me over
bad?
on the big bet.
Hey, you know what's bad when Skip Bayless doing his Dak Prescott jersey
Dak
in the trash.
jersey. Oh,
All
bro,
right.
Hey, that's how you
trash.
know
He
it's
do that
bad.
every loss. He do that
You
after
know
every
it's
loss.
bad. If
It's
Skip
super
throwing his
emotional,
jersey
bro.
away, you know it's bad.
All right, let's get to it. T.O. Diaper team of the week.
Oh man, Tina put me in a diaper with them goddamn Ravens, man. I had them covering the spread at 3.5. They was winning the whole fucking game. They had the Steelers under control the whole game, and let the
Shit.
Steelers defense get a turnover for a touchdown. Come around, turn man. It was crazy.
Yep.
That it, it,
Hey,
that's the prime way. Perfect example of dropping the ball. God damn it,
For
that's
sure.
exactly what they did. They dropped
yep.
that
Punt
motherfucker.
block for the safety, and then right next back that gave my momentum. Then they went down there and scored at one place with Pickens that touchdown, bro. I said, God.
That
So
shit
Shit.
crazy.
Yeah, now I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon for time purposes because it was the Ravens cost me one of my bets too. I would have like a $7,000 week if it wasn't for that shit, man. I put their ass on one of my other tickets, man. Everything hit but them weak ass Ravens, man.
we guys, man,
Just
Crazy.
weird shit happened in Pittsburgh, man.
always.
That's
I
why I
knew it was gonna
say
be a tight game.
every week is situational. The Ravens are clearly the better team.
Clearly,
Clearly the better team.
Clearly.
But what happens, man? Shit, week by week, man. But let's get to our favorite part of the episode. The best bet for week 6, the Parlay Gang, y'all. If y'all would have followed us last week, you would have had a good week with your bets. Feel free to take these heads up. Feel free to parlay them together. T.O. and Vic had a rough week in week 5, but T.O. I think went undefeated in week 4. So we need Vic to catch up. He's
I'm
from
gonna catch
Warren,
up.
Ohio, so it's taking him a little while. But we need Vic to catch up and have a good week this week. And we set, man. But hey, y'all just tune in, follow the bets, make y'all picks, whatever y'all like, add them to y'all parlays, whatever y'all don't like. Hey, and another thing you can do, feel free to fade us. If you think we wrong, shit, bet against us. That's another way to win money too. So we're gonna
For
get
sure.
right to it. We're gonna start with
And
you,
if y'all
Theo.
think, hey, if y'all think we wrong, hey man, drop a comment on the YouTube, man. Drop a comment. Let us know what y'all feel. Let us know what y'all disagree with.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
us know.
yeah.
If y'all think we
Comment on
trash,
the
let us know we
podcast.
trash. If we hitting, let us
Yes,
know we
sir.
hitting. If you agree, disagree, hey, we take all feedback, baby. Week 6, NFL best bet. Let's start with you, T.O. What you got?
Yes, sir. My first bet that I like this week for week 6 is on 49ers to cover the spread against them Browns at 5.5. I know what y'all thinking. I'm okay, the Browns got a respectable defense. Yeah, I know. But the 49ers offense is really explosive. And at the end of the day, 5.5 is not that much. That's a touchdown. That's 2 field goals. That's not a lot. I definitely feel like the Niners can definitely beat the Browns by at least 6 points. So give me the 49ers this week to cover the spread against the Browns.
It's not one of my favorite bets. I ain't mad at it. The safer bet, of course, is the San Francisco 49ers heads up.
Yep.
It ain't one of my best bets, but I stayed away from that because I do like Cleveland at home with the points, with the rest of Deshaun Watson, with the rest of defense to make life a little bit harder for Brock Purdy. San Francisco's running too high. You know, they due for a loss. But I ain't mad at it, but it ain't one of my best bets, but I lean the other way. So we'll see what happens with
We'll see
that.
what happens.
Vic,
Like
what you got? Your first pick for your best bet week 6.
my first pick, best bet, give me them Raiders versus them New England Patriots with the 3, and I'm gonna take it and ride with it.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at that.
Ride with it until them Patriots. Hey, I
They
don't know
stink.
what they got going on
Yeah,
up there, but them
they
New
do.
England is not the same. And I'm
They
just
do.
gonna ride with them Raiders. Jimmy G, as long as he keep the turnovers down. Jacobs is starting to Jacobs starting to get going again, running the rock. That defense is
Don't,
flying around. I like how them corners is playing. Um, hey man, the Raiders they gonna be competitive, but they ain't going to no playoffs. I don't pick them that, but I definitely like them this week with the 3.
the only thing that made me nervous about that game is that watching the Raiders play the Packers on Monday yesterday.
You
The
can't run the
Packers
ball.
they made the Packers look like a fucking top NFL defense. I'm like,
Yeah, they
how the
can't run
fuck
the
is
ball.
Yeah,
so the Patriots have a better defense than the Raiders, so that's the only thing that made me kind of skeptical about that game. So, but we'll see. I mean, I
It
definitely like the
looks
Raiders to
it, it
win,
looks
but
I
it
like
looks
them.
like it looks like Vic about to go 2-2 again. Because
Hey, I
I
like them
ain't
against
fucking
that
with that
defense.
one.
I like them
yeah,
against that
I don't
defense.
like that one.
Honestly, that New England defense is not what it is. It's not what it is right now. Judon is out. They're not what it is right now, bro. I promise you. Like I just feel like they gonna come and play. So
We're
I
gonna
mean, we
see
just,
the
yeah, I mean, I
results. The
kind of stayed away
results.
from that game. I kind
I
of stayed
stayed
away
away
from.
from it
I ain't
too.
mad at it. Yeah,
The results will speak for themselves. So we're
they
gonna
will.
see.
for sure.
My first bet, week 6, my best bet. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals minus the two and
That
a
was my
half against the Seattle Seahawks. I think Joe Burrow's back, baby. I saw him moving around in the pocket. I saw him comfortable. I saw Jamar Chase go crazy. As soon as I saw him hit that deep ball to Jamar Chase in stride, boom, boom, pooties, right to the end zone, I said, oh, yeah. Coming to America voice, Mortimer, we're back. I knew it was I, I knew it was I knew it was that time, man.
hey,
I'm gonna ride with the Bengals. He showed me what I need to see. I think they're going to win like 3 to 4 games in a row. Seattle is good. I like them. I'm not impressed with that defense. They went crazy against the weak ass Giants, but their defense is super suspect. Panthers was going up and down the field on them. Give me the Bengals minus the 2.5.
super
I ain't
suspect.
gonna lie.
They rested
I
this
think
week too, so that's something to take into.
I
They was
think
on a
you
bye
looking.
week. So.
I think you're looking at a little too much into Bengals win last week against. They played the Cardinals. Let's not
The
overhype it.
same
Let's
Cardinals you
not
took
overdo it.
+3. The same Cardinals you and Vic took +3.
We
Ooh, I
did.
didn't take
We
the
did.
Cardinals last week +3.
We did.
No,
Back
you
in the
didn't
day,
take them, but you said you liked them with Toby on the
yeah,
on the
we did. No,
podcast.
we did. We did because the Cardinals been playing good football. But at the end of the day, they are the Cardinals. If you look on paper, they ain't like who they got on
I
defense
didn't
for real.
bet on them. I liked them, but I didn't bet on
Yeah,
Yeah,
them.
you
like I
can
mean,
bet
who
on
they
them
got
all.
on defense for real? Like, all right, the Bengals did win, but at the end of the day, it's the Cardinals. Let's see what they do against a better team with the Seahawks, who has a
Yeah,
better
yeah.
offense,
We're
a
going to
better
find out. And
defense,
that's why I
and we
took
gonna
them minus the
yeah.
2.5.
But
Nah,
it's just the way you hyping up Joe Burrow for me is like, oh, he's
I
back.
think he's back, baby.
All
I saw
right.
him making throws he ain't been making. So
Yeah, he
we're
did. He
going to
did
see.
though.
I'm going to roll with it.
Yeah, they said he was healthier though. They did say he feel better,
Yeah.
and he did look better. I ain't gonna lie. He
Yeah.
definitely
he
You
did.
got
feel
to
better.
catch him.
The
You got
Seahawks
to
had the
catch him
Seahawks
when
had a
they're hot.
bye week, so the Seahawks
Yeah.
had
You
the
got to
bye.
catch
So
him when they're hot.
we'll see what's going on. We'll see what happens. I ain't mad at
We'll
the bet.
see.
I like it. That was my second top bet. So I'll pick another one. But that was my second bet because I do like them going to this weekend and being at home too. They got to start hitting the winning streak here because they still in desperation mode. They can't fall too far behind. So
All right. Second best bet. Vic, we're going to go with you.
where we at? Where we at? My second best bet of the week. I am going to take. Look at your. I'm going to take my Philadelphia Eagles with the 6. Is it 6.5 on your end?
The Philadelphia Eagles against who they play against the
Jets.
Jets. No, it's +7.
It went
Jets
up.
are +7. Yeah,
Give
it
me
went
7.
up. You taking the Eagles minus the 7?
Give me the 7.
Wow, this nigga going 0 for 4 this week. I can smell it.
Hey, give me the 7. Why not? Give me the
I can
7.
smell it. And why? I love to hear why.
My Eagles is, we're catching our stride. We working out the kinks. We win ugly. We win gritty. It's time. I feel like Zach Wilson he gonna come back down to reality this week, and it's gonna be ugly for him. Our defense is humming. That defensive line is humming. The Jets lost their guard when they starting guard. They having a backup in this week. Jalen Carter gonna be coming. Fletcher Cox is back this week because Fletcher Cox was out last week. Our D line is about to be screaming this week, and they're not gonna really be able to handle. I don't think they're gonna be able to handle us up front offensively. Our offensive line. defensive line. We just too physical and strong up front. So I'm just gonna keep it short, sweet, and real physical. I'm a gritty type person. That's what we're gonna do. When we're gonna tote that rock. We're gonna slow them down too. I feel like their run game is gonna do what they do, but they're not gonna be able to. They're not gonna run us like they did. We're not Denver. We not Denver.
All right, we gonna see. I can't wait to recap. The results don't lie.
We are not Denver. And Toby got on me last week because he's like, you don't pick. But I went on one of my other tickets with my Eagles, and we covered. So
I definitely expect y'all to beat the Jets.
I mean, and I normally would take them straight up 7 is a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna ride with it. I'm gonna ride with it.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. That's why y'all got to catch the recap episode, so we're gonna see who was right, who was wrong. T.O., second best bet is on you.
My second best bet of the week, I have to go with them Saints to cover the spread, -1 against them Texans. Texans just lost against the Falcons at home. Saints have a way much better defense than the Falcons do, with also a better offense than the Falcons do. So I definitely, and then the spread is only 1. I definitely like this. I definitely like the Saints to cover the spread, even though they are playing in Houston. But I mean, hey, it's a rookie quarterback at the end of the day against a very talented Saints defense. Give me the Saints cover the spread -1 against the Texans.
I ain't mad at that. It ain't one of my best bets, but I'm rolling with the Texans against that. That's not one of my best bets, but I'm going against the grain on that one. I'm going to trust the Texans at home to beat the Saints after they riding high. My second best bet, week 6, I'm going with the Miami Dolphins minus the 13.5 against Carolina Panthers. I had a little bit of faith in the Carolina Panthers. I put them on one of my smaller tickets, thinking it was going to be competitive, trying to go against the grain. Detroit smoked their ass like the new points. It wasn't even close. So I ain't going against the grain again. I've seen everything I need to see. Bryce Young, my friend, you are not an NFL quarterback yet. Yes. You are not an NFL. You are a little kid out there. Yeah, I'm afraid for your life. It ain't even. It's bigger than football. I'm afraid you smaller than Tua. Like it's like annexation of Puerto Rico. Little giants out there in this motherfucker. Like until I see more from you, it ain't looking good for you, my brother. Give me the Miami Dolphins minus the 13.5. I don't see how the Panthers stop them. Unless they put AJ Dalton in there, I don't want to hear nothing. So I'm rolling with the Miami Dolphins minus the 13.5. That's my second best bet.
Yeah, I was with us looking at that too. I definitely like it.
The crazy part is the man still threw for 3 touchdowns. He was 25 for 41. He had 247 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. That's the crazy part.
A lot of that's up duty though, bro. Like,
yeah, that's the crazy part. He still threw 3 touchdowns. That shit wild, but
it is what it is.
I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that one. Bryce Young definitely looked like a pee-wee quarterback out there.
Hey, straight pee-wee, 125 pounder, bro. Out here, grown man, bro.
For sure. But now I'm with you on that. I definitely think the Dolphins are gonna smash some Panthers. I teased them down to 7.5. That makes me feel a little more comfortable because I hate giving 14 points to any NFL team at the end of the day. But 7.5.
Oh yeah, tease them down. I ain't mad at that as a teaser.
Yeah.
All right, the third and final bet for the Week 6 NFL Slate. T.O., we going with you. Who's your third and final bet?
Yeah, I'm going with them Jags heads up against the Colts. I do think it's going to be a tough game. But the Jags is coming off 2 wins back to back, 2 tough wins back to back. I feel like they got the momentum on their side right now. They clicking on all cylinders. And then motherfucking Trevor Lawrence, he got receivers at his disposal. I mean, Evan Ingram, Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones even catching touchdowns. I mean, Travis Etienne catching passes and taking up bitches for 60 yards. I mean, but he just got receivers at his disposal. I like the Jags to definitely beat the Colts heads up, especially with Minshew back there. I do like Minshew. I do respect Minshew, but he don't really run a lot with his legs like Anthony Richardson can do. So, I definitely like the Jags to beat them heads up.
All right, I ain't mad at that. I'll tell you my week 3 bet here in a second. We're going to go with Vic. Vic, your third.
Second one. So I'm not gonna rock. I'm looking up something real quick, checking out
All
something.
right,
Go ahead.
all right, I'll go with my bet. I'm gonna go against the grain with T.O on that one. Maybe we both hit, but I'm rolling with the Indianapolis Colts plus the 4 against them Jets. The Jets flying back after being in London for 2 weeks. Got to be some kind of
Jags.
residual effects from that. The Jags got to be some kind of residual effect with that. Maybe they come out a little sluggish. I really just like the way the Colts been playing. I took them plus 3 against the Titans last week, and I won. They helped me win my parlay, and I really just like how the Colts been playing. They a scrappy, tough team. Whether it's with Anthony Richardson or Gardner Minshew, they play tough. Like T.O. said earlier, Zach Moss is cooking. We got Jonathan Taylor back in the rotation. Defense is a really, really good tackling defense. Like they swarm to the ball, and I can't even hate. Their head coach was the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator last year, and you see the influence that he's having on the run game with the Colts and how
Mm-hmm.
tough they're playing. So no hate there, but I'm rolling with the Colts plus 4. Maybe
So
yeah, I'm rolling with the Colts plus 4. Maybe me and Toby hit on this one. He got the Jags heads up. I got the Colts plus 4. Let's middle it and get to it. Vic,
I
the
like him at
final
the plus.
bet. What you got?
My final bet, and this one might come to get me because I think Tampa was on. I know Tampa was on a bye week, but I'm rolling with the hot hand. I'm gonna take the Detroit Lions with the -3. Normally I don't do. I'm doing all favorites this week. It's crazy because I really like to go with the underdogs, and I've been up and down with this one. Uh, I love how physical. Again, I love the style of the Lions. I love what they're doing right now, man. Um, they're up and coming team, man. Jared Goff is playing, is balling out. He's delivering the ball. I think he threw his first interception and I don't know the stats, but I know he been balling. Ain't really threw that many. He ain't threw interceptions and 300, 400 something pass attempts until like a week ago. But man, let me ride with give me the 3 with the Detroit Lions. Go down to Tampa after Tampa coming off a bye week, which is gonna be tough. Tampa's coming off a bye week, but I got faith in the Lions to get it done.
There y'all have it. There's our week 6 NFL best bets. We'll do a small recap for you all. T.O. Run through your 3 bets real quick.
My 3 bets. I got the 49ers covering the spread at 5.5 versus the Browns. I got the covering the spread at -1 against the Texans, and I got the Jags heads up against the Indianapolis Colts.
Vic, run through, recap your 3 best bets.
All right. I got the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders covering the -3. I'm covering the 3 points. I got the Philadelphia Eagles covering the 7. Eagles, let's go. I don't need y'all to fuck up on me. Let's get it done. Don't make me look stupid this week. And then I got the Detroit Lions covering the 3. They're all favorites, all 3 favorites this week. Lord Jesus help me.
Let's go. In my week 6 best bets, I got the Cincinnati Bengals minus the 2.5. Give me Miami minus the 13.5 against the Panthers. And then I got the underdog Colts plus 4 against them Jaguars. So should be a good week. All right, y'all. Let's all win some money. Those are your NFL best bets. This is episode 6 of the Parlay Gang, Sports Gambling Made Easy. We are not financial advisor. If we are not financial advisors, please gamble at your own risk. Fellas, do you have any parting words for our listeners?
Hey, stay tuned in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. We appreciate all the love and support. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. The Parlay Gang. Hey, we appreciate y'all driving up them numbers, man. Numbers that we see the traffic increasing. Hey, leave a comment on YouTube, like and subscribe as usual. We appreciate y'all. Stay tuned in.
I definitely appreciate y'all. Hey, again, on my best was all minus because they're all covering the spread. They're all favorites this week. Just to let y'all know, make sure y'all got that correctly. But hey, gamble smart. Don't go fishing. Don't go if you lose your part. Put your bets in. Get them in early. Get one in when the game starts. Don't go fishing for the late games trying to make up for everything. Hey, just because you antsy and you miss one team, hey, it's another week. Keep progressing each week. Study. Comment, subscribe, tell us what we're doing, what you like about us, tell us what you don't like, and we're going to keep this thing moving, all right?
Hey, keep tuning in, y'all. We've been profitable. We hit our first big bets here this week, $4,000. A lot of those podcasts, they don't do parlays because parlays is risky. You lose money. $10, $5, $100, it adds up. It's a lot of risk involved. You need a lot of things to go right. It's safer to take the game's heads up, but we accept the challenge. We call it the Parlay Gang for a reason. But we going with what everybody can't do. We going with the parlays, and we're gonna try to hit those parlays consistently. Keep riding with us. We all gonna make money. We're gonna make money. We're gonna lose money. We're gonna do that together, y'all. Appreciate y'all.